How are you?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Gearing up for this crazy Christmas time, which is crazy.
My favorite time of year.
I love Christmas.
I fucking love Christmas.
I really do. I really do. And we talked about this, I think, a couple episodes ago. Like, I wish I had the money to I would actually just hire someone to come and make my house look like the fucking Sunset magazine, decorated like Christmas barfed all over my house. I would pay that money.
We should buy a large plot of land.
Yes.
And just build like this co-op living situation.
Yes.
Commune. And then we can all just like put our Christmas decorations together.
Yes.
And just live in this winter wonderland.
Yes. I would be in a heartbeat. Absolutely. I love everything about Christmas.
Me too.
I love it.
Except.
Yes.
I have a new game idea for us.
Let's play. I love games.
And it's called Hate It or Leave It.
Hate it or leave it.
So what we're going to do is we are going to share something we hate with each other.
Yes.
And we are going to decide if we should continue hating it or if we should just let that shit go.
Let it go. Leave it where it is and walk away.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I'm game. I love it.
So my first thing that I hate, and this is going to be holiday themed.
Yes.
So think of something holiday related that you hate.
All right.
Is when people decorate their car. When they look like they are a Christmas tree on wheels. If you have a Rudolph nose on your grill.
And the damn antlers.
Or if you like drape garland around your window and then roll it back up. Or whatever it is people do. Like, and it's never like a schoolie bus or like an RV. It's always like this 1998 Honda Odyssey.
Yeah. Always.
Like, it's never.
Always. Like, you already stick out like a sore thumb.
Right.
You're already a mom-mobile.
Yes.
Like, why?
So, I need your help.
I'm kind of torn on this one.
Is it justified that I hate this? Or do I need to leave it?
I'm kind of torn, because I feel you. I do. Like, I see the damn Rudolph cars, and I'm kind of like, come on now. Really? But, like, I think about, like, they're already driving a 1980s Honda Odyssey.
Why not make it look even
Why
worse?
not? Why not? Okay, but also, like, I feel like my kids, at least, are always like, oh my gosh, look at that, right?
There
so I feel
are
like
times.
It's more like for the kids.
There are times I'm driving down the road and I see it and I giggle.
Yeah.
But then there's other times I like lay on my horn, cuss at them in my car, speed up, and like just get the hell out of there.
Right. Yeah. I think you might need to leave this one. I think you might need to leave it. I think you need to leave it. Let them be in there. Pinky up.
I swear, I'm gonna leave it.
Leave it. Let them do their thing.
If I see it and I start to get
angry,
get irritated, I'll just take a couple deep breaths.
Let it go. Let that shit go.
Letting it go. Clearing
we have so little fucks to give anyways. Like, let's not give it on like the reindeer minivan.
Absolutely.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're next.
Okay.
What is your holiday hate it?
So my holiday hate it is and it's really, I think it's kind of year-round anyways, but I feel like it really kind of flares up around the holiday time.
Oh, like herpes.
Yeah, it's like the holiday herpes. It's the holiday herpes. So it's the like when all the kids have gone to bed and all the presents are under the tree and they take the pictures of the fucking tree and it's just a sea of damn presents just flowing out all over the place.
Oh, and they plaster it all over social media.
All over social media. And like,
I always see photos like that and they come with like this little humble caption of
I'm so grateful and thankful for my life. No.
Exactly.
Wrong.
Exactly.
You're not. You're bragging. You're social bragging. And it just, that drives me crazy. True. Like, that's the one thing I hate about it. Like, if you want to put up pictures of your tree pre-presents, go for it. Because I love the shit out of my tree. I love to decorate it. I go OCD on it and make sure that the placement is correct. There's no gapping holes in my ornament selection.
It's a process.
It is. And I love it. And I'm drinking and I'm hanging things and there's music on and it's a whole zone.
It's a to-do.
It is.
That is something that I look forward to every single year.
That is my jam.
It's about June where I'm like, oh man, should I get my Christmas tree out?
Getting the itch. But, like, it doesn't need to be like the sea of presents, right? It just, it doesn't. And it really kind of...
The obsession with material goods.
Yes. Yes.
I used to love giving gifts. And I really used to, like, be really into buying presents.
Yes.
But, like, it's starting to fade.
Yes.
But I feel like the people who plaster it all over social media, like, look at all the thousands of dollars I got. Look at all the iPads that I purchased.
Right. And then the follow-up post to that is, God, why did I spend so much money when all they played with is, like, the box that came in? Or they only want to, like, do the bare minimum. They only want to play with this one thing that cost me $5. Then don't fucking buy the other shit.
Yeah.
Just don't buy it. Don't do it.
Girl, I think you can keep hating it.
Okay, good. Thank you. Because I feel good hating it.
Yeah, hate it.
Feel real good about it.
We should do one more.
Okay, let's do one more.
My holiday hate it is the multicolored Christmas lights that are just thrown on there.
Like, just, like tossed up.
Like, tossed up. There's wherever they landed, they landed.
They're not following, like, the frame of the home or, like...
When I buy a house, and this might be a problem,
okay,
but when I buy a house, I am going to have pin perfectly straight white Christmas lights. And red bushes, or green bushes.
Yes.
And then I'm going to have, like things that light up in my yard.
Sure.
Like I might have like one of those like reindeer sleigh things.
Yes,
those can be colored.
Those are super cute.
But my lights on my house have to be perfectly pin straight. I feel like the multicolored lights are tacky.
So I feel you, but I also disagree. So I'm like the classic, like the big bulb, like from like the 70s.
But those normally come in red and green.
Oh no, these are like orange and blue and white and red and green, and they're like the classic big bulbs, right? So I love those like on the house. The color ones that I don't like are like the new like LED, like purple and blue and whatever. Like they're just so bright, like they sear your cornea.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I don't like. Like if you're gonna do like multicolored lights, you gotta go classic.
Yeah.
Big bulbs.
And put them on straight. Have a little pride in your holiday decor.
My poor husband is the light hanger, and I am like the dictator of the hanging.
Are you the Joseph Stalin of Christmas?
I am. Like, that's not straight. Nope, it's uneven. Now we have more hanging on this side than that side. Like, gotta move on. Like, it's...
a lot of people hate on the fascists, but they have beautiful landscapes.
Got to. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
And if you are somebody who just doesn't care about Christmas, then don't decorate.
Then just don't do it. Don't do it half-assed. Do it right or don't do it at all.
Exactly. So,
let's hate it. Let's just continue.
Okay, I was going to say I know the answer to this question, but should I leave it or hate it? We're going to hate it?
We're just going to keep hating it.
Let's keep hating it.
I feel you. Let's just keep hating that one. I would agree with that one.
All right. Do you 100%. Have one more?
Let's see here. I don't know.
I think that's a fun game.
I think that's a good close second for me is like just like the willy-nilly no shits given light hanging. Trying to think. But then also the other one is like the people who are like so far over the top. Like Griswold style over the top. Like they've got all of the animatronics and all of the blow-ups and all of the lights.
And it's like those houses?
It's almost too much where you're like, I don't understand what's happening here.
You have to have a theme.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
whether your theme be snowmen or gingerbreads or Santa, you
Right.
gotta have a theme.
Right.
Have
But
you
when
seen
it's
those
just
houses
all of the stuff,
that flash their lights to music?
yes,
That's incredible.
that's so cool. That's something that I could get behind if I had the time and money and energy.
I would have to hire someone, I'm pretty sure.
Again, let's just throw money at Christmas next year.
Yeah.
And make it spectacular.
Let's just all buy a giant house together and then we can decorate it.
Yes. I love it. Speaking of material things, though, let's chat really quick about kind of what our shopping to-dos are for this year. So let's chat about that.
So I am planning on hopefully not buying material gifts.
I love that idea.
It's not like Milo and I have a bunch of family, but I think if somebody does have a bunch of family, their kids are already going to get a ton of toys and whatnot.
Right.
But since, we don't, and he's fine with the things that he has.
Sure. He's also 2.
He's 2. So, like, what does he really need besides, like, a giant box of pull-ups, and then he just turns that into a rocket ship.
Yep, and a couple trains, he's happy.
Oh, the trains.
Yeah, happy as can be.
To do with the trains. But I'm trying to do experiences.
Love that.
And I'm going to, by the time this podcast goes live, my holiday gift guides will be live on my blog. So if you guys are in the need of some inspiration, those will be published the last 3 days of November.
Awesome.
It's going to be for him, for her, and for littles.
Love it.
And
so if you're dying for an idea and you're like, I don't even know where to start, this is going to be your go-to.
This is my best gift guide ever.
I love it. I'm so excited.
On my blog, my gift guides are fire. They are obsessed over every single year.
I love that.
But this year, I am putting together the biggest gift guides I've ever done. 50 ideas each.
That's amazing.
50 for him, 50 for her, and 50 for littles.
So cool.
But yeah, I'm going to try to do experiences. I think I'm going to take, like, Milo to Chuck E. Cheese for the first time.
So fun.
I haven't been there, I don't think, ever.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to try to get Mike some kind of either concert or sport tickets.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't live in Cleveland anymore, but I was going to try to get Mike's parents tickets to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Love that.
But I think they always end their tour in Cleveland.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so I'm on the hunt for experiences.
So if anybody has any experience ideas,
yes, send them my way.
Share them. We'd love to read them.
I've also been looking on Groupon because you can find tons of tickets. So yeah, that's my mission this year is to do experiences.
I love it. Well, we'll have to catch up after the holidays.
Yes.
To talk about what you ended up getting and how it went.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm not going to be fighting people in stores.
No.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm not Black Friday shopping like you. Like, I'm not that
I'm the crazy, and I can't wait. I'm really excited.
I really think you should get, like, that black sport stuff that they put on their face.
Yeah, the black, the eye black.
The black line under your eyes. And, like, you gotta be prepared. Like, I would put on some trainers.
Oh, for sure.
Leggings.
Absolutely.
Maybe a helmet.
Yep.
Or some kind of hat.
Yep.
You gotta protect your noggin.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, get out there.
Yeah. Yep. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Good luck. I cannot wait to hear what you say after.
Oh my gosh. Maybe it'll be like the Ask Crack of Dawn, but maybe I'll hop on and like do like a quick Insta Live or something while we're like Black Friday shopping.
Do it.
I'll totally do that.
Yeah. I need to do it with our Instagram. But yeah, what about you? Do you have holiday ideas?
So my ideas this year, my kids are kind of that same way. Like they are going to get spoiled like across the family, right? They're going to end up with clothes and toys and video games and all that stuff. So I was kind of thinking, and yesterday I actually was at a vendor event here. I was actually just over in Twilla, and one of my fellow mamas does Usborne Books, which is kids books. It's another direct sales company, and so I was the booth next to her, and so I was like, oh God, like I haven't bought my kids books in a long time, and so I was like, I'm gonna get them books for Christmas. But I don't want it just to be like any old book, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to find something kind of cool. maybe something a little interactive or something like that. And so I was kind of perusing her booth, and we're going to put up a link in the bio to Leslie's stuff.
If you guys are interested in looking at this.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, I'll put
the link
in the bio.
Too. So, stumbled across a book that is beginners code writing for creating your own video game.
That's insane.
Right?
And Xavier, that's like, it seems to be like right down his alley.
So up his alley for sure, because it is like video games, which duh. And he's been kind of up my ass lately about wanting to like play video games and like record them and like start a YouTube channel.
Oh, like Twitch.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, let him do it because people are killing the game right now, making tons of money playing Twitch.
So my caveat to that is going to be, if you want to do that, I want you to also understand like the science and the math behind it. So create your own, have it be playable.
Are you going to software
and then off you go.
Project manager him?
Hell yeah, I am. That's what I get paid to do. But yeah, I thought he would get a kick out of it. And so I got that for him.
That is so cool, though.
It's really cool.
I think he's really going to find that interesting.
I think he will too.
An A+, double thumbs up on gift giving.
Yeah, I think he's going to dig that for sure. Now, if anybody buys him a fucking video game, I'm sure that's going to like fall to the wayside. But my hope is, and what we usually do, one of our little Christmas like traditions is we let them open something on Christmas Eve. So I was thinking we could let them open their books on Christmas Eve, and then they can get all the other stuff on Christmas. Yeah, so it's kind of like, he'll get this first and can kind of like poke around with it and get into it a little bit, and then like he can get all the other stuff on Christmas. And then I found one for Corbin that is so cute. It's like this dinosaur book.
And he's 4, right?
He's 4.5.
Okay.
Yep. So it's like the perfect age for him, and it's super interactive. So you take a flashlight and you shine it through the backside of the page. So on the front, without the flashlight, it's just a picture of the dinosaur. And then when you shine it through the back of the page, you can see like the dinosaur bones or like cool stuff that you can't see just like the page normally.
These books, I seriously think are like not like any other books
They're
I've ever heard of.
They're so cool.
Milo has tons of books, and if anybody has tips on how to get your kid interested in like listening to stories, like he doesn't want me to sing in the car, he gets mad. I tried reading him books like when he was in the bathtub.
Yes.
He like just doesn't want me to talk to him, and it's like, you know, you're supposed to like educate your kids,
right?
But it's like he wants nothing to do with it. So anybody who has tips, leave them below in the comments. But I think I might have to hit up this, what is it, Usborne?
Usborne books. Yeah.
Because those seem way cooler than like regular old boring books.
They're really cute. And then
maybe
there's one that's like
bored.
And it could be. And a lot of them are interactive. There's one that has like a little car that like drives on it. And then there's one that
has a magic word.
Yes.
Car.
And then there's another one, it's called like What is Poop? And it's like a whole book about like what poop is and who poops and why we poop and pictures of poop.
By the way, sorry we were late this morning because I gave Milo a fiber gummy last night and he spent the entire night pooping.
Yes, that's okay.
Into the morning.
That's
so
fine.
He had a bath.
That's all right. I got kids. We do poop in this house quite often. So there's so there's that one, and then there's like another one that's like all like teaches you like all these different cool like paper airplanes that you can make. They're like legit super cool books. Like I was really
sounds cool
to be next to her and to just like when it was kind of a lull in like the traffic, just go over and like peruse all the books. And then they have some that are like for like more like 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds that are like stories about like Robin Hood or whatever, and they're like graphic novel style.
Nice.
So they're really cool, really thoughtful, super affordable. So the last one that I picked up is for my mom, and it's called like Grandma's the Greatest, and it's this whole cute little book about like why grandmas fucking rock, right?
Aww,
and
so cute.
It's super, super cute. And so what I'm going to do when I go to Portland next week, I'm going to bring it with me, and I'm going to have the 4 grandkids, so my 2 boys and then my niece and my nephew, all sign it and then give that to her from all 4 of them for Christmas. And they have a grandpa one too, so you could do a grandpa one. But so that's kind of our
gym book.
Yeah, that Jim Buck guy, which I'm
Do
sure
they have a Jim Buck book?
No. Nobody wants to read that book.
I so want to read that book. If you guys didn't listen to last week's podcast, there is a very interesting story about Jim Buck's history.
And my life.
It's a little saucy.
It is. It's juicy. It's a good nugget. So go back and listen if you didn't listen. But yeah, so that's what we're up to for gift giving this holiday. And my husband and I usually try to make a list for each other. We try to put like a limit on how much we spend because again, I don't want my children, because then you just have to like top last year and then top last year and then top last year. And then you are one of those families with the fucking sea of gifts out like to like your kitchen.
See, I'm really into like just like the spirit of Christmas.
Yes.
Getting out, doing Christmas things, the snow, like just spending time together, music. It's not, I think as time has gone on and I think I've grown up, I've kind of am like over opening presents because now I have this adult life reality check of like things cost money.
Yeah. A lot of money.
I work really hard for my money.
Yes.
And I kind of don't want to waste it on something that's going to be wasted.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And I know, like, especially when we packed up things to, like, move into the RV and do our RV stuff, like, I realized, like, how much shit we actually had.
Stuff is just stuff.
And I was like, guys, like, this is just, like, you don't even touch this crap anymore, or you don't even play with it or whatever. So I wanted to, that was kind of, like, my initial thought when I saw the books was, like, this is cool.
And
it's
it has
cool
a purpose.
Stuff, and it has a purpose, and they can interact with it, and it's not a damn screen. So yeah, that's my plan for some gift ideas for this year. So I'm super pumped. I'm so pumped about that coding book.
I'm gonna look at that because maybe I can try to get Milo into books.
Yeah, you should check it out.
He'll play with books, but like really all he's into right now, and I don't know if it's a phase because it has been going for a long time. Is anything with wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Trains, cars, trucks.
Yes. That'll last. I feel like that lasted until Corbin was, 3.5, almost 4. I feel like that's kind of their phase. So, and it lasts for a long time. It does. So, you're in the thick of it.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the thick of it. For sure.
Just everything.
Right.
2-year-olds are
right.
Interesting. Sure yeah. Definitely. I'm going to put the link to her Usborn site in the description box.
Yes.
Or the bio. And check them out. Because I'm going to go home tonight and scroll through.
Because they're so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
I've been trying so hard to find activities for like Milo and I to do together.
Yeah.
And that could be one.
Absolutely.
Especially if those books are so interactive. That's a good idea.
Yeah. And there was another one. It was like another dinosaur one, and it had like a little plushie thing that you can buy with it. So like you can see like they can hold the little plushie doll thing. It looks like a little monster, and then it's in the book, so they can hold it and see it, and then also see his picture in the book.
Oh,
so it's cute. So there's some cute stuff, and not just like your typical book. And then I love that it's again, shout out to my direct sales folks.
Absolutely.
I love that piece. So.
I have found so many direct sales companies through my blog. I've had the opportunity to try a bunch of different things. And I have even partnered up with a couple. And some of those are going to be able to be found in my gift guides.
Yep.
But I think shopping small, so like this is going to be like my new outlook on Christmas shopping, is I want to shop small.
Yes.
And I want to do more experiences. So
I love that.
Tara does doTERRA.
I do.
Which are going to be giant factors in my gift guides because I hear so often how many people want to try doTERRA, have tried it, and love it. And I think there's a lot of things in there that people like. My whole thing is I always like to try to find a gift especially if I'm buying like a material good.
Yes.
I want to try to find something that somebody would love and use that's useful. But wouldn't normally like splurge on for themselves.
Exactly.
So like those spa kits.
Oh my gosh.
All natural essential oil infused spa kits. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. The body scrub. don't even talk to me about it. It's my favorite thing. My husband even loves it.
No way.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely, especially moving here to Utah where it's so dry.
Yeah.
Because it's like the base of it is sugar, and then it has the oil component of it, so that it kind of rubs on. But you don't feel greasy and cakey and gross afterwards. Like you could do it even like right before you get out of the shower.
Yeah.
And he uses it because he doesn't like lotion.
Oh,
he doesn't like the way that lotion feels on his skin, so he uses that right before he gets out, and then his skin's not all dried up and scaly.
You know what I've always noticed about doTERRA is that it's very gender neutral.
It is.
It doesn't have an overwhelmingly feminine scent. It's not going to be like sweet pea and coconut.
Nope.
It's very natural.
Yeah. And they do have some really cool men's things too.
I saw that on the website.
Yeah, the aftershave lotion and the Amabi roller blend. It is really beautiful. I actually even wear it sometimes, even though it is intended for men.
Whatever.
It has this really like awesome like grounding woodsy fragrance to it, and there's just some days you kind of just need that.
Yeah.
But they've got
and they have the baby stuff.
And they've got the baby stuff.
I wish I would have done that more when Milo was a baby because we tried everything.
Yeah.
Because his skin was so sensitive.
Yes.
And he has like eczema and all kinds of stuff, and we were living in a dry climate. We were in Elko at the time still, so
dry.
I wish I would have tried it, but I'm definitely including the baby kit in the gift guide for littles.
Yeah, the chapsticks, amazing. They're my favorite. That's the only chapstick I buy.
Really?
Yes, they're fantastic. So I'm so happy you're going to include some of that stuff in your blog post. Like, that's so, thank you.
Oh, you're awesome. Welcome. And then I gave you Bellamé skincare to try last week.
Yes. So
what did you think?
I loved it. I loved it because...
Your skin looks better.
Thank you. It's getting better. I used it a couple times because I've got some other stuff too just to kind of help clear up the acne, but I feel like this is just really helping with like the tone of the skin. And I love the face wash because it doesn't feel like it's stripping.
Right.
I don't feel like it's really stripping of my skin. And then the moisturizer was fantastic.
Did you use the face wash wet or dry?
I used it wet.
Really?
I used it wet because I just like took it into the shower with me and used my little scrubby.
Oh, so you have like a what is it? It's not the Vanity Planet spa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Clarisonic-y thing, but it's like it's handheld. It's not automatic. It's not powered. So I used that.
I used the Vanity Planet Spin Spa.
Ooh.
It's incredible.
Okay.
I'll leave a link to it in the description box.
Do.
And I will also leave the link to my skincare routine and how I use Bellamé.
Do. That'd be great.
Also in the description because you can use the Bellamé skincare two ways. You can use it dry as like a cold cream style makeup remover.
Yeah.
Because it removes It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara.
That's incredible.
And I know that
mascara is amazing.
because I use it every day.
Yeah. That mascara is the bomb.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. No. But if you use it dry, it removes makeup, and then you like kind of wipe it off with a warm, damp cloth.
Right.
Or you can use it wet, which I do it twice a day, and I use it dry at night, and I use it wet in the morning.
Yep.
Or you can use it wet like Tara and I do using the Vanity Planet Spin Spas.
Yes. So I'm really looking forward to trying it. I was going to actually try it tonight, dry, and see what I think. I'm sure it's fabulous because I've loved it. But then the moisturizer was really great too because, again, with it being really, really dry, I feel like then your skin, if you have naturally oily skin anyways, it kind of overreacts and it like overproduces because it's trying to like hydrate itself. And so I had used that the other morning, but before I put my makeup on, and I really felt like my makeup went on so much better.
Yes.
Like it just sat on my skin so much better. Yeah. So I've been really happy.
I use very, very little makeup.
Right.
I have my Bellamé moisturizer.
Yep.
I have the Burt's Bees BB cream,
which
is basically just another tinted moisturizer.
Yes.
But I use an e.l.f. primer before that.
Okay.
I have one eyeshadow palette.
Yep.
And then my splurge item is my It Cosmetics mascara. And then I top it off with like Burt's Bees tinted chapstick.
Yes. Right.
So my makeup routine isn't very crazy, But I noticed such a difference after I started using like Bellamé as my skincare routine.
Yeah.
Because that moisturizer, it's almost like a primer. And
it's fantastic. I loved it.
There's a science behind it. They use really clean European grade ingredients. And there's a science behind it to where it's one skincare routine, but for everyone.
Yes.
So it balances out, like you were saying, the tone in your skin.
Yep.
The science is that it balances your skin and it gives it what it needs when it needs it.
Yes. It's so cool.
I don't know how they did it. They are little skincare magic wizards.
Yes.
But like seriously, I have super, super dry skin. Tara was saying that she has oily skin.
Yep.
And it works for both of us, and it's been incredible.
It's awesome. I can't wait to keep using it. Like, I'm super excited. Corbin came downstairs the other day, and I was like, what is on your face, child? And he looks kind of like Hannibal Lecter, and it puts the lotion on, and he's got this fake skin mask on. And I was like, what is on your face?
Did he get into it?
And he had gotten into the moisturizer and had like put a bunch and had like globs of it like all over his face. And so I just like rubbed it in and like got it worked in there. And it's so funny because he's had such a super dry like around his mouth.
Oh, Milo has had that too.
And so the next morning he woke up and like his skin was like so hydrated and so
really.
I was like, well, there you go. Even on young skin, it works great.
Yeah, Milo has been having this problem. I've been putting coconut oil on it, but maybe I'll try my Bellamé.
Try it.
Because he is still using a binky.
Yes.
And
then
underneath,
just that skin.
Yeah,
his damp skin.
Because he like drools too. Because I think he has maybe it's from the binky. Maybe he still has teeth pushing through a little bit. But like it dries out his mouth so bad. Yeah. And maybe I'll put Bellamé on it because I've been putting coconut oil on it and it works, but he never gives up the binky.
Yeah.
So I think it's not working as
yeah.
well. But yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of funny. Yeah, but try it. It worked great. But before that, I was using the doTERRA baby line stuff. And it's great because like I've used a couple other lotions, even just the doTERRA body butter that comes in the spa kit. And he just was like, because your face skin is so sensitive. And he was like, oh, it hurts. Which I don't think it really does. I think it's just tingly because there's some oils in it.
Oh, right.
And so I had used the doTERRA baby lotion on his face, and he didn't even say a word about it at all. So it's super great for sensitive skin and delicate skin. And then the Bellamé stuff, he was like slathered in it and didn't say a word. So that was really funny. I was hilarious. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. I was crying. I was laughing so hard because he literally looked. It was the weirdest look. It just like goopy globs of like lotion like all over. I don't know how many pumps he used of it, but yeah.
Milo got into. I use a cocoa butter lotion this time of the year.
Yes.
And he got into that, and I don't know if he was eating it or just putting it on his face, but I was in the shower. Seriously, 3 minutes. Like, kid, let me wash my body.
Right.
Give me 3 minutes of peace. Just a day. But no. I get out of the shower, and I don't know if he was eating it or putting it on his face, but what is up with kids and lotion?
I don't know.
Maybe they're telling us that they are dry.
With, Vaseline. He was covered in it. Yeah, we had to use it, which I don't usually use because Vaseline's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But he had like some really, really severe eczema that we had to put some cream on, and then the Vaseline kind of sealed it.
Okay.
So that it wouldn't evaporate or anything like that. So we had this laying around. And I think it was also left over from like his vasectomy, like so that like the gauze wouldn't stick, kind of a thing. So
I used the Honest Company. So if anybody else is like us and we don't like to use products like Vaseline.
Right. Garbage.
Yeah. You can use coconut oil, but you have to find one that's thick.
Yes.
Or the Honest Company has a Vaseline
healing balm.
The healing balm.
Yes.
It's a Vaseline all natural. I think it's organic.
Yeah.
Alternative.
Yes.
And that's what I used for Milo's circumcision.
Yes. No, did I say vasectomy? I obviously did not give my child a vasectomy.
Did you?
I think I did.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to rewind and watch it when I edit.
Oh my god. That just obviously circumcision, not a vasectomy. Okay. I'm not a fucking masochist. Jesus.
So, oops. I didn't even notice it. I'm going to laugh so hard if that's what you said when I edit this.
I am too. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, just
You're
kidding. But yeah, anybody who's looking for because there's over 100 uses for Vaseline.
There are.
Anything that you need to use Vaseline for, give the Honest Company's Healing Balm a try, because that's what I used on Milo, and we didn't have anything.
Yes.
We didn't have any problem with it.
Yeah.
And it's designed to be an alternative option that's a little bit natural and it's organic, so it's safe.
Yes.
But yeah, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box if you guys want to take a look. But yeah, that's what I used.
Awesome.
Just because all I did when I was pregnant was look and research and read and all of these terrible things like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, the worst.
The devil.
The worst.
Yeah, look at all the poisonous things that have happened with that.
It's
now
terrible.
that it's that time of the year, people are going to be slathering it up on their kids.
Purell's the worst thing you could use for an antibacterial for your hands. It is. I know that it's trusted by hospitals, but it's literally the worst thing.
You know how much crap is trusted by a hospital?
And also, I feel like
so are opiates.
Right. Also, I feel like every time somebody goes to the hospital, they end up getting sicker than they were when they even went in. So anyways, that's a whole other topic that we could get on, which I think we should do. But
maybe we should.
There's a lot of things, and there's so many natural alternatives, and I think that's the episode that we should do. It's just I've even written that on my Instagram. Alternatives to nail polish remover, alternatives to Vaseline, alternatives to Vicks Vapor Rub, alternatives to our shampoos and conditioners, even alternatives to our toothpaste. There's so many toxic, disgusting chemicals in our health care and beauty products that there's safe, more effective, and probably more affordable options.
And I try not to be too pushy about it, especially with other moms. But now that it's the holiday season, there's an On Guard doTERRA kit that I saw on Tara's doTERRA website.
Yes.
That would make a great gift.
Yes.
Especially with a mom who has multiple kids, or her kid goes to daycare,
or someone who runs a daycare.
Oh my God, yeah.
That would be the ultimate gift for somebody who runs a daycare.
Absolutely. Or the hair care.
Yes.
Honest Company has a baby safe version of Vicks Vapor Rub.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural and organic version.
Mm-hmm.
You can try it like that, or I have a recipe on my blog where you can make it yourself. Mm-hmm. If you want to get crafty, if you're not crafty, honestly, I have both. Just buy it from the Honest Company.
And there's also the Breathe stick from doTERRA. So
that too.
It's diluted into a carrier stick that I let my kids use.
Yeah.
And it's great.
So I'm going to try to leave as many links in the description box as I can, because these are super helpful.
And great, if you've got, a new mom, or again, somebody who runs a daycare, or somebody who has multiple kids, these are great, bundle ideas for Christmas too, which I love. Again, useful if you're going to do material things, which we all do. You can't escape it.
Right.
But make it be useful. Make it be meaningful, right? Instead of something that's just going to get tossed to the side.
Yeah,
something that's helpful.
Yeah, if you want to give somebody the gift of trying something that's a little bit more natural, definitely. I'm going to include tons of natural ideas in my gift guides that you can find on emmadon.com. But also, I don't like getting just knickknacks for people. I really like to get things that people, I like to have things that serve a purpose.
Yes.
So I want to give gifts that have a purpose. I think I might actually get him some Deep Blue Rub just to put in his his travel bag.
Yes.
Because his job isn't always super physically demanding, but he does have he was complaining the other day because he's a railroader.
Right.
He's a conductor for Union Pacific. So there's oftentimes he will have to walk the train and check for.
And they're miles long, aren't they?
Oh my God. They go on for days. So, but there's those big, giant, what are they, limestone rocks or whatever that you always see on railroads.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's what he walks on. So it's not
really
the most
ground.
ideal situation.
Right.
Yeah, it's uneven, it's slippery. So, like, he'll have, like, the back of his hamstrings will bother him, his knees.
Yeah.
Like, his, like, lower back and things will bother him. So, I was actually thinking of getting him some Deep Blue, which is kind of like the biofreeze of doTERRA.
It is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's great for sore muscles. It's great for, like, if you have that pinched nerve, like, under your shoulder blade.
That's like me every day.
Like, that's like the worst damn place to get a pinched nerve because, like, you can't breathe, you can't move.
Yeah.
I have my husband rub some like along my shoulder blade line, and usually by the end of the day, it's like gone. It's amazing. It doesn't go on for days and days.
So good.
It's fantastic stuff. I use it for all my boys when they get growing pains. So it's not just for adults.
Milo has been getting those lately.
Yeah, it's great for stuff like that. I also use it in conjunction with some of our women's stuff for like cramps and like lower back pain when I am like PMSing. So definitely get that on your list for the holidays because it is the bomb. And you guys will both use it. It's amazing.
I'm thinking also about doing not like maybe little stockings. Yeah. So having like little stockings and then like putting the tickets of whatever in the stocking because I am all about presentation.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that like the Deep Blue or any of like the rollers would be awesome, cute little stocking stuffers.
Absolutely. And they're the perfect size for a stocking.
And then also, while we're on the topic, this might not be entirely holiday related, but I have to ask you before I forget.
Yes.
So Milo came into my bed to sleep last night.
Okay.
He has been waking up in the middle of the night around 3 o'clock, crying. He has his binky. He has everything. He hasn't been doing really good about eating dinner, so I don't know if he's hungry because he always has his empty bottle. So I think he's maybe trying to get some milk. But he slept with me and Mike the other day, and Mike is very anti co-sleeping.
Okay.
Which I don't care, but it like how many people can you really have in one bed?
You run out of room pretty quick.
You run out of room. And Milo sleeps like me, where he kind of sleeps at this diagonal position.
Yes.
So there's really not going to be a whole lot of room
you
left.
You kind of take up all the bed when you sleep diagonally.
But yeah, like, is there anything, maybe I should get like a diffuser and put it in his room? Yes. Or is there anything that could be like toddler friendly that could help him sleep?
So Corbin kind of went through the same thing at about a similar age. He was actually, he was having full-blown night terrors. And so I looked into some of the oils that would support that, and one of them is juniper berry.
Okay.
It is really supportive of, this is going to get a little woo-woo and a little voodoo, but it's really supportive of kind of our fear emotions.
Okay.
And helping kind of dispel that.
I know all about the hoodoo voodoo.
Yes. So I used that with him. I had a little diffuser in his room, and I put 1 or 2 drops of juniper berry, and then a couple drops of our Serenity blend, which is really supportive of sleep. It's got great stuff like lavender and vetiver and cedarwood, all the really good sleep stuff. And literally, like the first night I used it, he still woke up, but it wasn't quite as intense. The second night we used it, I don't think he even got out. He might have woken up a little bit, but he didn't get out of bed. And then by the third night, he was sleeping through the night.
Really?
Yes. And then
Milo only does this every once in a while.
Yeah.
But lately it's been every single day.
The other thing too, and this sounds really weird, it's totally not related to oils or anything like that, is he might be getting cold. Does he wear fleecy jammies, like warm fleecy jammies
Maybe he
before
is getting cold? Because I get so hot at night, and they recently just installed a new thermostat.
Okay.
The Nest thermostat in my apartment.
Yes.
And I've been putting it on eco mode.
Yep.
Which has a wide range of like the heat and the cool won't come on unless it's 62, the heat will come on, or 82, the cool will come on.
Right.
And typically I have it between 68 and 70 during the day because I don't want it to have too much of a gap during the day.
Right.
but I get so hot at night, I have been turning it on to eco mode. So maybe he is getting
might be
cold.
getting cold. So Corbin's room has 2 walls that are almost all window. And at night, I mean, even just now, if we walked into his room, like it would be chilly in there just because the townhouse that we live in just doesn't have the best insulation and the windows are probably not the best.
Right.
So his room is freezing at night. It's so cold. And so even with the diffuser running with the juniper berry and the serenity at night to help him get his good restful sleep, he's still getting up and coming into bed with us, and his feet are like little ice cubes.
Okay, maybe I need to.
So we put a little space heater in his room to kind of help, because otherwise then we get too hot, right? Because then we have to bump up the heat everywhere. So we put him in his fleecy jammies, and then we put the little space heater in there from when we were RVing. Okay. So we know it's like safe and trusted and has all the safety features on it just in case something should happen. And then we just leave the door open so there's a little bit of air circulation, but it works. The last 2 nights he crawled in. I mean, I don't think it was even at night. I think he came in at normal 6:30. It felt like nighttime because I was exhausted.
So my love has been waking up and
it might be cold.
Doing it from like
maybe
3 or 4 and he's up for like 2 hours. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe I will stop by Carter's or something today and pick up some little fleecy jammies. I love the fleecy jammies.
Oh my god, they're so cute and so warm.
So warm. But I recently just picked him up, like the 2 sets.
Yeah.
So his grandma sent me a check because she lives a few hours away for his birthday.
Cool.
And I spent like a little bit of it, and I got him like some new pajamas. He does actually need some more pajamas though, so maybe I'll get him like some fleecy ones because maybe he is getting cold.
He might be getting chilly.
Maybe I'll start putting some socks on him when he's wearing the 2-piece sets.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I like that popped in my head because we were talking about it, and I'm like, okay, she has to know something. Tara,
in my wise wisdom,
I put on there that you are a wellness expert because when it comes to like all of the gypsy magic, hoodoo voodoo, like essential oil stuff,
that's me.
You know it all. So.
I do. I do. Well, I don't know it all. I have some really fabulous resources that I go to as well. But I've learned a lot. We've had a lot of life experiences over the last couple of years that, we've as a family have fallen in love with the oils. So it's been an easy shift for us to use these first before we start getting all medical.
So I was also, that's good.
Yeah.
And I was introduced to doTERRA a few years ago, but they've recently changed their plan. So it's kind of like a Costco now. So you can buy directly through a partner's website.
Yep.
But you can also do a kind of Costco, what is it, like wholesale account. And what is that, like $35 a year?
It's $35 for your first year.
Okay.
And then it renews at $25.
Oh, so it goes down.
It goes down.
Well, that's weird because everything seems to go up.
Yes. So it renews at $25. And then they send you actually a free bottle of peppermint if you renew.
Oh, so it goes down and you get something free.
Yes. It's terrible.
But you also get like literally, it's like almost half off, right?
In some cases it is, yeah.
Like I was looking through while I was putting together my gift guides.
Yeah.
And the wholesale pricing is so much less.
Yes.
So you save so much money.
Totally worth the $35.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta get into something going on in my house.
I can help you with that.
Thanks.
I know a girl.
Do you? Do you know someone who knows someone?
I do.
But yeah, so before we end this one, what are some things that you want? We talked about what we're getting our kids, what we're getting our family members, gift ideas for everyone else.
Yes.
What's on your little Santa wish list?
So it sounds super silly, but I've always, I used to work with somebody who had one of these, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. A, it's super cute, and B, it's totally functional. So I'm a coffee drinker, as we know.
Yes.
Get me my caffeine. So it's called a hand warmer mug. So they're super cute, and they've like, so if you hold it, it actually has like a little, like, it looks like a little pocket almost where your fingers go. So when you hold on to it, it like warms your hands.
Aww.
It's so cute. And so they're like pottery style, and so they've got like these beautiful colors, and then they're like glazed, and so that's on my wish list for this Christmas.
Cute.
Yeah, because that's my thing. That's like what everybody at work knows me for too, is like walking around with some crazy mug, And so this one, it's like it's super functional, and they're cute, and they're like 14 ounces too. So I can get behind that. What about you? What's on your list?
I have,
besides the 50 things you wrote about yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I always have this problem. I always do these gift guides every year,
Yeah.
and they're always super popular on my blog, and people enjoy them, and I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Right.
And I would love getting any of the gifts that are on there.
Sure.
But I never want anything. This year, all I want, because we are still in the midst of that custody battle.
It's just ridiculous.
So I would really love that to go away.
Yes. How can we make that happen?
Yeah. And like it's just a mess. So I'm trying. I have no idea how much any of that's going to cost.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going to happen. So if anybody has an idea of a gift that is making the whole custody go away,
right?
Obviously, besides the obvious of hiring a hitman, because
or
that might be illegal,
right? Just maybe,
and also like the stress and anxiety.
Yeah,
like I would just love
to enjoy Christmas without that like looming over your head.
Yes. That is honestly all I'm thinking about, because Christmas is my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
And I don't always enjoy getting gifts. I love giving gifts.
Yeah.
And I like just doing holiday related things.
Right.
And I feel like this year, because of Milo's dad forcing all of this drama, and like we're no longer even going to mediation, we're going straight to trial.
Straight to the big dogs.
And I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yeah.
So basically, if I could get anything for Christmas, I would just want to win trial.
Yeah.
And to have my son be safe.
Yeah. Put that positive, power positive thinking out in the universe. Like, let's put that out there. Like, that this all wraps itself up with a pretty little Christmas bow on it, and it's done so that you guys can enjoy Christmas.
Yeah. Because this was never my idea. I never wanted to go to court. I never wanted to involve a lawyer.
God.
So, yeah. And, like, all I want out of this whole entire custody thing is my son to be safe.
Yes, always.
For him to be healthy and taken care of.
Yes.
And happy. And to just maybe stop getting screwed over by the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because my car is still gone.
Which is just fucked up.
Like, and I can't even, like, I've been struggling really hard. Because there's been multiple times I have taken Milo down to Bryce to visit his grandparents. Yeah. And he is losing family out of this whole situation. And I always thought, like, oh, a custody battle, like, he's going to gain some kind of regularity.
Right.
But he's, like, I'm starting to realize that, like, the people who are supposed to love him don't have his best interest or his safety or his health. Because, Michael, since the last time I spoke to you, has canceled his health insurance. And, because I took Milo to his 2-year checkup. Yeah. And they found a thing in his mouth that he needs to have surgery on. Yeah. And we can't schedule that surgery because they're not going to schedule a surgery without health insurance.
Of course.
And they told me that they tried to process payment and submit it to the insurance company 3 times, and all 3 times it came back that the policy is valid, but Milo's portion has been discontinued, which means Michael is still alive and well and covered, but he removed him from his employer's group plan.
If you could see my eyes right now, y'all, they're like...
What a fucking asshole.
Popping out of my head in disbelief.
Yeah, so...
Ugh, okay. Well,
that's what I want for Christmas.
Let's send all of the good...
So if anybody has like a fairy godmother that I can borrow...
Send it on over.
Or a genie, I'll rub that bottle.
Yeah, you will.
Like, give me my 3 wishes.
Do it. Let's do it.
That's all I want for Christmas.
And
my computer is making this like dinosaur noise.
It really is. You turned it on. I was like, what? In my house is dying.
So if anybody has a hookup with HP,
that would be rad.
Yeah, send me over some info because I need to buy a new computer this Christmas.
Yep. Yes.
So yeah, if anybody can like just poof, make that go away.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Well, have a safe trip, and I'm so excited that Xavier's going to be here with you guys.
I know, I cannot wait.
Well,
actually, by the time this airs, he'll probably be here.
Yay!
I know.
I want to meet him.
Oh
he has to teach me how to play Fortnite.
He'll teach you how to play Fortnite, and then probably yell at you while you're playing it that you're not playing it right.
Well,
because he's 12 and they're the worst.
Kid, I'm pushing 30, so don't have too much hope for me.
Right? Right? No, I know. I've tried to play once, and he's like, just stop. Just stop.
See, this is what you have to do. You have to set the bar really low.
Super low. Just keep them alive.
Keep them alive. And they have to do that with us, too.
They do.
Like,
later on in life, he's going to be stuck trying to keep me alive.
But it's okay because he's going to be making millions off of Twitch. Because that drives Mike crazy, is this whole, like, millennial way of making money.
Yeah.
He's like...
Long gone is the hard work and effort, and now it's
well, that's coming from a union man, so...
Right.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
He's super supportive of everything I do, which is everything that, like, he thinks is crazy.
Yeah. Right?
He's like, I can't believe you can make money doing
the online world.
Weird things that you do. Yeah. And I'm like, yep.
Watch me.
You sit on some trains and stand around in the cold, and I'll talk into a microphone.
And drink wine.
and drink wine and coffee.
In my leggings. Sucker.
Tara, you're just lucky I put on pants for you.
You know what, girl? You don't gotta get dressed up for me.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Enjoy your holidays, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.